Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a four-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg.
Now to the plate, Omar Vizquel. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike three. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. This guy's got over 1,700 RBIs. Watch him go to work when there's a runner in scoring position. It's an art form to try to figure out how to drive in runs, and he's figured that out.
Digging in, Dustin Pedroia. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Oral Hershiser, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
So digging in now, Andrew Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to third. Donaldson's there. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Wow, the last thing you want to do is give the home team an unearned base in the first inning. Now they've got a speedster on the bag with no outs and a good chance to score early in this game.
Into the box, Chipper Jones. Lifted the other way out to left center. Floyd is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. He's coming off a big performance, 3 home runs. You start trying to figure out how you pitch around him. When you start hitting 3 home runs in a game, you start getting attention real quick.
Striding into the box, Dale Murphy, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Floyd will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Fred McGriff, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Up there.
Here's Justin Upton now. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. We are still scoreless. Standing in, Nelson Cruz. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Cruz.
They'll start the 2nd with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Stepping into the box, Cliff Floyd. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Outside. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And Upton's got this one. 2 away now.
Batting 5th.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. From the stretch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here's Brian Dozier now, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively.
The catcher.
Let's take a look at shortstop Omar Vizquel. You want to talk about going to the ballpark early to watch a guy like Mark McGwire or Aaron Judge take BP? I used to go to the ballpark early to watch Omar Vizquel field ground balls and turn double plays, because I swear he was a magician and the ball never hit leather.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Popped him up. Donaldson in foul ground. 2 gone.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Hernan Perez.
Stepping up now, Hernan Perez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. In is Torrey Hunter. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go back to work.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A pause, and the 0-2. High and deep to right center. Jones giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting 8th, the pitcher, number 55, Oral Hershiser.
At the plate, Oral Hershiser. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Popped him up. And Chipper's got it. 2 gone now. Here's Buster Posey now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 2-0 now. 2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he has 9 base hits in 22 tries. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
3-2, full count. 3-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Steven Strasburg, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The pitcher, Steven.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled off. High in the air down the right field line. Cruz on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, center fielder
Into the box now, Andrew Jones. It comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Oh, and Jones gets under this one and sends a high fly ball to deep left field. Gone! A solo home run off the bat of Andrew Jones. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Chipper Jones. So he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he fouls this one off. Jones, a native Floridian. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Here's a high pop-up. Posey waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting. The right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Dale Murphy hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Cruz. And that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on. Into the box, Omar Vizquel back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
He's set. Here it comes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Murphy's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The first baseman, number 33.
At the plate, Eddie Murray. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. A ball and no strikes. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. It remains 1-0. Now at the plate, Fred McGriff, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Hit hard on the ground at first. Murray has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Justin Upton. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Hunter is there to make the play, and it takes just one pitch to retire Upton.
Number 9, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Riding in once again, Brian Dozier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Strasburg on 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 1-2. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, Cliff Floyd, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Perez ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think
a swing and a miss that retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Tyler Flowers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Floyd is there. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
So coming to the plate, Hernan Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 37.
So stepping in, Steven Strasburg. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? And Floyd will put this one away like so to retire the side. Braves retired on just leading off the inning, Torrey Hunter, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
The 1-0 delivery. Fastball well outside. Strike called. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Grounded foul. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off ball.
The next 3-2. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
He's set, and the pitch. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
3-1 to him now. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Perez comes up with it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Wow, I know shortstops have the reputation for being flashy, and I think he was trying to show off his cannon of an arm on that one. But the cannon was a little too powerful, and the ball sails way over the first baseman's head. He did get a lot behind the throw, though.
In now, Buster Posey. Popped him up. Jones over to his right. 2 down. So striding in, Omar Vizquel, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Hershiser stands at second with 2 gone. That's wide. 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Upton going back. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's in safely at third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Your
Brian
attention,
McCann
please.
is into the ball
A
game
defensive
here as he
change
takes
for
over
the Braves.
behind the plate.
Now catching, number 16, Brian McCann.
On his
Now
way out
pitching
to the
for the
mound now is
Braves.
the Atlanta skipper.
Number 50,
And that's going to do it now for
Jay
Steven Strasburg.
Boyd.
He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike one. 2 runs on just 1 hit. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Ready on 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
You don't get
Now
too
batting,
many pitches a
right
day in the
fielder,
big leagues middle
Nelson
cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Standing in now, Nelson Cruz, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're right.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He talked about how it's been one first pitch out after another, and that's been extremely frustrating to watch. They like to encourage their hitters to be aggressive, but to do so selectively. That means swinging at good pitches to hit, and given the 8 first pitch outs they've hit into, that doesn't appear to be the case today.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Looking up is Floyd. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. His second of the game. And the Braves have made this a 3-2 game now. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Now batting,
Into the box,
third
Chipper
baseman,
Jones.
Chipper
Fouled off.
Jones.
0 for 2 for him to this point. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing by Chipper, and this one is smoked out to deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Number 3, Dale Murphy.
Digging in, Dale Murphy. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Ground ball right side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Fred McGriff.
At the plate, Fred McGriff. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Kershizer's ready. First pitch on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Braves are able to get one back on the solo homer. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now back here at SunTrust Park, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And that misses 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarm.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Cubs are down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. In now, Justin Upton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A 1 pitch on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. Pedroia is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now back, second base.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing
Now
so
batting,
deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Number 56. Tony.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Number 6, Jake Marisnik.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, and he fouls this one off. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Dozier, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Hard liner to center field. Marisnik is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, the shortstop, Erdogan Perez.
Enrique Tejada takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Cal Ripken will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Cal Ripken Jr.
Now big swing by Ripken. This one sent out to deep left. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Second home run early in the year as they take the lead 4-3.
The skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing, that was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Mike Gerber will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 65, Mike Gerber.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Floyd is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. The 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. 4-3 Atlanta. Cal Ripken will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
For the Braves, now playing shortstop, number 8.
Josh Harrison will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Harrison.
Kirby Yates is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Yates.
first pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Harrison, often known as J-Hay around the game. He was a 28th round selection back in the draft of 2019.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 2-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. As our line score to this point, you see the Braves leading this one from SunTrust Park as we play inning number 8. So in now for Chicago, Buster Posey. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. 0-2 the count to Posey. The 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More. Raimel Tapia is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
For the Cubs. Now playing center field.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Andrew Jones. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
A windup and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A 2-run shot off the bat of Chipper Jones. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now 6-3. Seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Stepping in now, Dale Murphy. Tapia is there, and he has it for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Fred McGriff. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Justin.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Upton. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Waiting on it as Tapia makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The batter, number 9.
So it's a runner
Second
at first
baseman,
with 2 men out,
Ryan.
and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Throwing the dirt, but he's able to pick it cleanly if the side is retired. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta. Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Upton is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, the first base. Eddie Murray.
Greg Kimbrell comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 46, Greg Kimbrell.
First offering on its way. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Nelson Cruz, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Down and away, ball 1. Kimbrell is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
He throws him on the fastball there. Nelson Cruz goes down for the second out, and now they're down to their final try. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Murray leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He struck him out, and that'll do it for the Cubs here tonight.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Atlanta jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. James Hoyt claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network.